Hey, it's Yogesh from Bitcounts. So today in this video, we'll be discussing on how you can reconcile your Koinly account on your own. So this video will not be in much detail, but will provide you an overview on how you can look through things and how you can fix various errors. And there will be more videos following to cover each and every particular topic. So let's get started. So the very first thing is to import your wallets. So you need to go to the wallet page here. So once you click on wallets, you can see an option to add your wallets. So first thing is to keep a note here, to have a note that you import all of your wallets and exchanges that you've been using in the past. So it might be a case that you no longer hold your assets in any particular wallet, but you should import that into your Koinly account. So how you can do it is to click on add your wallet. And for example, if you're using Metamask, so just type in here Metamask, and you'll be able to see here. And you can basically give it a name if you want, and then click on setup automatic, and you can add your wallet address here and click on import. So once done, so if you have your transactions in other chains as well, for example, you have transactions on Ethereum chain, or Metis, or Arbitrum, AVAX, FTM. So you should make sure that you include all of these chains in order to get all of the transactions to get imported. The next step is to import your exchanges information. For example, if you have Binance, let's say, just go to the search bar, write Binance, and click here. So there are two options given. First one is set up an API. So this is a recommended one. So click here, and once you click here, it will give you the instructions on how you can add up the API. So once you get the API instructions up, and you'll get an API key, paste it here, you'll get an API secret, paste it here, and click on secure import. So this will basically take around 30 to 45 minutes, and all of your transactions will get imported. So once the import step is done, if you have already imported your transactions in Koinly, and make sure that you sync all the wallets and exchanges, make sure you click on this button. So once you click on sync all, this will basically resync everything. Whichever exchange might be synced maybe a few days back, or in the past you've added that. So we'll make sure that all the transactions will get imported appropriately. Also, there's one more thing, one more catch here for Bitcoin transactions, for example. So make sure while adding your Bitcoin wallet address, for example, if you're having a ledger, and in your ledger you get a new Bitcoin wallet address each time when you basically create a new address. So you make sure that you, instead of adding all the Bitcoin wallet addresses, make sure to add an XPub address, extended public key. So it can start from XPub, YPub, or ZPub. So this will basically give you all the transactions that happen across all the wallets. So I think in this case, the client has, so basically this is a sample account. In this case, we have added one sub address and extended public key address. So we should not add this one. So this transaction should be included in this one. So you should basically kind of delete this one, and make sure that you add a XPub. So same as Bitcoin, we have LTC, Litecoin, where there's an extended public key option available. Okay, so once we have all of our wallets imported, the next step is to see if the wallets have imported all the transactions appropriately and correctly. You can check the completeness and accuracy of the information that's been imported. So how we can do it? So some people do think like if they've added the wallets, and they are able to see the transactions, okay, and okay, I think this looks good, and they go to tax report, and like for example, let's wait, and you go to tax report, and you see in 2022 you have a loss of $120,000, and okay, so it says review needed, but it's assuming the zero cost for just $15. So I think someone might think that okay, this is not It doesn't matter. So I think I should report this, but this is completely incorrect. Unless our account is 100% reconciled, this will not show an accurate picture. So what we have to do is you have to go to transactions. So there are various warnings here. First thing is missing cost basis. Make sure there are no missing cost basis transactions. We need to fix these 12 missing cost basis transactions. For example, here, let's see this one. So let's see this. So there's a sale of 22 AAV token, and the amount is going out, but we did not hold these much AVs. So due to that, everything which we sold for will be treated as a profit here. So this will show you an inaccurate picture. The next thing is to fix any missing rates transactions. So missing rates can be like missing purchase history, or missing market price for some coins. So this basically happens with a lot of NFT transactions. So we basically gonna make sure that all the NFT transactions are properly recognized and they have a correct cost basis. So once we fix all the missing cost bases and all the missing rates transactions, so the next step we have to do is go to each wallet. So you see a yellow dot here. So this means there's some issue with this account. You can see some accounts do not have. For example, this let's take first example. For example, this CoinSpot account. So you can click here, and now you can see this is the holding as per Koinly. So once you click here, you can see there are various differences. So basically, for AVE token, there's a calculated balance of minus 31.65, but as per reported, like as per API, the balance is 1.32. So there's a difference of 32.97 AVE tokens. Again, same as for SCRT, for example, like the calculated balance is negative, and we have a reported balance of 44. So we need to fix all these things, all these coin balances, to make sure that we have a correct picture. Same as in Binance. Let's go here. So there are two ways to looking at the errors. Either you can go inside and then click on yellow dot, or you can straight away on outside, you can click on here. So here you can see BUSD. The reported balance is 0, but the calculated balance is 500. So we should basically fix it in order to make sure we have accurate. Basically, the calculated balance and reported balance should be same. Okay. So also make sure, like, there can be few exchange wallets or exchanges that do not have an integration with Koinly. You can add those transactions manually. So for example, for this account, we added the transactions manually. So we can help you with this one. And the next step is to go to dashboard to get an overview of your transactions. So in the overview page, if you see total value, if this is your current portfolio value, you can think that, okay, your Koinly account is reconciled. If this is showing an incorrect picture of your current value, that means that there's some issue and it needs to be reconciled. So here I can see the total value of this portfolio is around $23,000. And so here you can also see what's the cost basis and what is unrealized gains or loss in this portfolio. So basically, at present, my portfolio value is $23,000, but when I bought it, the actual cost basis was $38,000. So if I sell everything today, I'll get a loss of $15,000. So basically, this is how this chart reads. Also, you can see your holdings. So you can click here, and you can see where are these holdings lying. So you can see there's some Bitcoin in the Bitcoin wallet address. This is the ledger address, and some Bitcoin are in the CoinSpot. So here you can see the cost basis and market value. So basically, this is the exact the bifurcation of this chart here. So also you will get yellow dots here. For example, sorry. Yeah, once you click here, you can see that there's a difference of calculated balance and reported balance. Also, once you click here, you can see uh, where is the difference exactly. So we need to fix that difference in order to make sure we have a correct portfolio. Also, if you want to see your holdings on any particular date, so this is the date when I'm preparing this video, so it's saying this today's date. But if you want to see it like some back date, you can just click here, and all the values on that particular date you'll be able to see here. Okay, so at the end, let's just conclude what we discussed. So the first part is importing all the wallets that you ever used, whether or not they have assets in them at this moment or not. The next step is to fix any missing cost bases and missing rates transactions. The next step is to fix any coin balances. So in order to make sure our portfolio value shows correct value, a correct picture. So once all these steps are clear, the next step is to go to tax report, and you should once you fix everything, you should not see this error, the review needed error. So if this is gone and all you have fixed your missing costs, missing rates, and you fixed the wallet balances, you're good to go with downloading your tax report here. And like you can give it to your accountant so that he'll be able to file taxes for you. Also, like there will be more following videos on how on each particular step how we can basically fix that. So stay tuned. Thank you.